The first edition of Freestyle Friday starts in just over a minute. Oh wow, Sam Sevian is the top seed, followed by Hikaru, Nepo, and Hans. Hans is just above Magnus, very fitting. Okay, so during gameplay, alerts will be muted, chat will be in emote only mode, and yeah, wish me luck. My main goal is to stay awake and hopefully not blunder too much. Here we go. Okay. Oh dear, my time starts ticking immediately. So there's really no time to think. Huh. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. I want to castle kingside, I think. Oh no, I dropped a pawn. Oh, this is a really bad start. I'm playing a 1500 FM. Okay, let's play this. We'll treat it as a gambit. Every pawn lost is a file opened. Hmm. I don't like my position. I need to move quicker too. Preparing to castle kingside. Okay, that's how castling works in this game. You end up on the same squares as normal chess, you just have to clear the rank. So black could castle potentially kingside or queenside. Queenside might be coming. Maybe b4, b5 is coming. Wait, black can't castle kingside now. I'll try an attack. Knight c5. Oops. Maybe I should have taken. I'm doubting myself. It's not good. This player's blitz rating. No idea. Take. This looks okay. Check. I'm allowing the fork because after takes, I control both squares. Ah, I missed queen e5 though. Queen e5 I take? Rook takes and then check? The g3 hangs. Oh no. Might have to go for it. So take, check. It just loses, I think. Actually, let's go for it. This move too. Time management has been abysmal. Rookie 2 probably wins. Yeah, okay. Not my best start. There seemed like a brief change of momentum around here. But it's still worse for me. Yeah, it was a really bad start, just blundering a pawn in the first like first 3 moves. Like anything, I should have just played G3. I was overthinking things. Yeah, it's a Swiss Gambit. I don't think I was ever like better this game. But I do want to check this moment after takes. Allowing this wasn't good. I should take with Rook. Like if I realized Queen E5 was coming, taking with Rook actually offers white decent practical chances. Welcome back to Tile Maker. What's your favorite 960 position? Probably the one with the normal setup. Because then that way I could play my Stafford Gambit, my London, etc. Wow, white's +1 in this position, E4. Yeah, I need to remember about like basic opening principles. Control the center. Develop your pieces, don't blunder things. My accuracy was probably like, if it's over 70%, I'll be somewhat happy. 75%. I'm not super happy though. Anyway, okay, let's move on. Here we go. Emote only. Wait, Bones time isn't ticking though. Oh, but okay. That was weird. Maybe there is some buffer time. Attacking this pawn sneakily. Opponent blunders or gambits. No mercy. Opening trap. My pawns belong on dark squares. I no longer have the dark square bishop. Could castle kingside. Could have actually castled kingside on move 1. To block this diagonal. Maybe e5 wasn't necessary. Oh, I blundered a pawn. Man, I really have to just focus. I'm treated as a gambit. I should still be better here, but it's slightly unacceptable. The plan is just queen g5, attack, put the rook in the center. Maybe knight d4 to f3 and get a pork. Not sure what white is trying to do with this move. B4, D4 don't really work. Now I'll just castle. It's possible my opponent forgot I could castle, and yeah, king is safe. Life is pretty good. This bishop is so sad. H5 actually makes sense. Okay, this game is going much better than the previous one. Up material, I have the attack. Knight F4. Knight D4 incoming, H4 incoming. G2 is defended by the knight, but white's going to be in a world of pain. Okay, I mean, there's a lot of ways to finish this. Take, and then H3. So one calculation is Queen F1, Knight F3, King H1, take. Yeah, we're going into it. That's force mate. Okay, a pleasant game. All stemming from the opening trap. The Sicilian trap. Okay. Is this rated? Oh, it does say rated. I gained 0 rating points because my opponent was 1500. Does that mean I lost 16 rating points the first game? So many provisional players, or just new players. I think there's going to be a lot of like rating deflation if so many title players are rated 1500. Anyway, it's not about the rating. It's about the games and the moves. Okay, so the Explorer thing just doesn't work for 960. On Lichess, it's actually really amazing because they have the opening book for all 960 positions. So you can look up any position or any game or any 960 position that has been played on Lichess and then see the opening stats. And there's tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of games in each position. Unfortunately, I can't really use Lichess. I don't think it's even possible to use Lichess in this like Proctor software. So maybe after the tournament, I can like import my games to Lichess and then go over them. Because I imagine there's been people in the past that have blundered this move in this exact position. If I had to guess, there's been at least 50 people who have done what my opponent did here. How many 960 positions exist? Well, starting positions, you should be able to figure that out. But beyond the starting position, then there's a lot more. So the requirements for the starting position are, okay, you of course need the same number of pieces as normal chess. The king has to be between the rooks to allow for castling on each side. And then the bishops have to be different colors. And with those requirements, there are 960 positions, including the position that most of us all know and love. Are some positions banned? I actually don't know if... Does chess.com ban the starting position? Are we being lied to? Is it really chess 959? Here we go. Okay, 2700 in Blitz. Yeah, white has the center. What to do? Not a great position. Maybe some F5 idea. F5 take, knight h4. Try it. Kind of a sacrifice. And there's also takes back. H4, take, take. Kind of like knight h4 though. I want to trap the bishop. Hmm. Bishop b4 doesn't quite work. Knight c3. I'm aware of bishop c4. I'm gonna just take. Knight g2 in the end, maybe. I think if takes. Really? Okay. That was nice. I'm happy with that game. Feel like I was able to focus there. Especially after not the most pleasant looking opening position. Like here it looks like black is going to get steamrolled. Maybe white could have been a bit more ambitious. F5 was playable. But then I got an F5. Yeah, this is a nice line. Approved by the engine. I was considering taking back first. There's this line. I don't think white can take because bishop e4. Oh, wow. Okay, there's counterplay. But yeah, the knight on h4 combined with the bishop here just exerted so much pressure. And this was a pleasant structure to play. Kept building up pressure. Yeah, this bishop, it looks good, but it just got stuck. Freestyle Friday is going to be every week, supposedly. This is the first week, so maybe I can't speak too soon, but they did announce this will be a weekly event. Just going to check this player's Blitz rating. Okay. Should really be more ambitious in controlling the center. Mm. Some like d4 ideas. Bishop d7 is coming. I don't know if I want a castle kingside or queenside. That would blunder a knight. And b3. I don't like the way I'm playing this. I play queen h3. Take queen d5 knight f3. Really just trying to equalize. There's g5. g5 queen g2, maybe even taking. We are drifting towards normal territory. This is actually a Carlsbad structure. Like if black plays d5. Not quite happening. f3. It's a good move. I want my knight on d3. Not sure if this works. Win b7, I lose a2. I'll be down a pawn. Rook f7 coming. Oh, I blundered f2, but that's not takeable, actually. Should be okay. I'm just worse, though. Oh no, my rook. Okay. I can't rely on opening traps, but I can rely on other traps. Just as a draw sometimes. Ah, I'm so happy. I haven't had one of those in a while. It was a prime position for it too. So this is like the obvious thing. Of course black's not going to take the rook here. But then black takes the rook here to simplify. Assuming I'll take back. And then, yeah, king d4 I think was pre-moved. Let's go. So I've only lost one game. My first draw. I'm 2.5 out of 4. Yeah, I should have lost that. I got outplayed the whole game. Maybe the rook ending, like 2 rooks against a queen, it's not pleasant. My rook is so stuck. Super passive. And then, yeah, it's just so easy for black to play. I couldn't figure out the defense until I figured out the trick. Here we go. And this move. Maybe I can play a London. Opponent taking their sweet, sweet time. Okay, no London for me. I'll just copy. Makes sense. Take, take. I already don't like my position. I miss my openings. I miss my Stafford Gambit, deep opening prep. London, Sicilian. I feel like I have to concede the bishop pair. And my knight's really misplaced. White has more space, so in such cases, it sometimes does make sense to trade. Paul's not really hanging. Just preparing this. Maybe d4 is a target. F5, F4 could be interesting. Never mind. Reminiscent of a Scandi or Caro-Kann. White's slightly better, but I can do my own thing. Getting squeezed a little bit. The C5 might make sense. G4 is a good move. C4 might be coming. It's also a good move. I'm not resigning because we've seen miracles exist. Oh no, my king. Okay. What to do? Got outplayed there. It was very difficult after G4, G5. It was even difficult, like, I don't know, after E4. Maybe I should play less symmetrically the first two moves. Yeah, I feel like I didn't have a great feel for the opening here. And D5 is fine. F5 is actually kind of a cool move. Discourage E4, kind of restrict the knight. It just feels unnatural because usually you play this move preparing knight F6. E3. Kind of Stonewall-like. Oh no, my rating again. I'm losing to 1500s. I'm on 50%. Okay. Control the center. E-pawn is supported by the rook. We try and play faster this game. King's Gambit. Yeah, this knight needs to find a happy place. Not sure what to do. Maybe c4. This is giving me London vibes. b4. Playing too slowly again. It's interesting. Yeah, this bishop is really sad. Should not have allowed that. Take. Really misplayed this. I can still castle kingside. Yeah. This takes a5, rook c4. Ugh. Also that. Okay, I gotta go for it. Opponent's not trying to sack though. Check. Okay. What to do? I like my position at some point, and then it like gradually got pretty bad. Yeah, maybe allowing this wasn't great. But even here, completely missed this idea of c6. So I would have needed to maybe play c4 more quickly. It might already be. It's not so bad. Yeah, like c4, c6, and then put my king somewhere. Yeah, every game is a different starting position. Unless maybe there's some very small likelihood we can get the same positions. Thank you, Zingirda. It's never too late for good luck wishes or bits. Appreciate it. I think I'll go for d4. Knight f4 of f3. I'm being slightly aggressive here. Threatening maybe this. Take. I'm just realizing it's not showing my opponent's real name. But when I was watching games, it was showing players' real names. There's some inconsistencies. Okay, I like my position. Attacking a thing. Take. It's very positional. I think I'm threatening to take. As bishop is stuck. This pawn is a bit weak. Knight t8 probably coming. Rook c8. Also this move. I could play this, but don't think there's any reason to right away. But okay, now go for it. Should win a pawn and simplify. This bishop is trapped. This bishop did not live a good life. a5 was also maybe possible there. Black's still fighting though. This move? Didn't see rook f7. If I take and play a5, looks pretty good. This knight is also stuck. Like these pieces can't move. Like if takes, then I trap the knight and win 2 pieces. Fancy. Yeah, the bishop still kind of gets trapped. Okay, that was pleasant. Thank you, Stockfish, as well for the bits. So I'm back on 50%. I'm not sure what my target score is. Like 6.5 or 7 is usually my par score for Title Tuesday. Yeah, I got a nice position. Although the middle game seemed close to level around here. F5 probably wasn't necessary. Let's see. Oh, F4, interesting. '93 makes sense. I was trying to set up this tactic, but engine likes knight d6, and if I take, black's in good shape. Okay. Engine is criticizing a lot of what we did. So if takes, and now e6. Yeah, I actually miss this. Sometimes this is the issue with 960 is there's like kind of these hidden tactics due to pieces being on different starting squares. In this case, yeah, my opponent played this move to attack my bishop and my pawn. Thankfully, I was able to bail out with takes first, not lose anything. But black could have taken on c5 first and then play e6. And then I'm losing a pawn or a bishop. Put on emote only mode. Here we go, playing Stanbad. 2700 Blitz. Hmm. Oh, I was about to get forked. Oh, this is not good. 6 now. D6? Maybe D6. Oh, this already looks really bad. Oh man, I've really butchered this. Takes queen c3, knight g7. I'm down a pawn. Still under pressure. Maybe there's some counterplay. I want to play this and this, but it's hard to achieve. Takes and then castle queenside, man. Of course, I blunder this too. Opponent doesn't punish me. I don't like my position though. So passive. I'm gonna play this probably. What to do? What to do? Okay. No stalemate tricks when I just have a king. I blundered in the opening. Casting was a really bad move. Under a bit of pressure, but yeah, there should be other ways to deal with this. Engine likes g6. Wow. Yeah, I don't really have an understanding of like how the engine evaluates this. So good for white. And b4. I feel like we can't always trust engine eval like so early. Like similar to normal chess. Sorry, I should remove the join command. After casting, it's pretty bad. I don't think I had any chances later in the game. Oh, is board one still going? Ooh.
Thanks for all the great content.
What's happening? Magnus against Hans. Magnus wins? Let's see their opening. We do have a break. Hans plays d4. Controlling the center. I'm also curious about time management too. Magnus just copying. And now c5. Interesting. So the pawn is pinned. The center opens up. Wow. So things got crazy really quickly. Magnus sacks a rook for the bishop. But the double fianchetto has potential. Queen's a target. And there's still this pin too. So eventually Magnus will win back the pawn. Which he does. b5 or okay, b6. But it's bishop and pawn for rook. Queen h3 is nice. And now black, yeah, black should be for choice. Endgame grind. Actually, very impressive game by Magnus. Early exchange sack. Seems like clean endgame technique. Too many pawns. Oh, there was a question. Who can play in Freestyle Friday? Yeah, it's only title players. So it's very similar to Title Tuesday, but it's just 960. Is the chess.com engine good enough for evaluating these kinds of games? I think in the opening, you kind of have to take the evaluations with a grain of salt. But then later, it's still stockfish. I mean, it's still pretty strong. But yeah, like plus 0.2 doesn't really give us much information. Yeah, I'm excited to use the Lichess database, like with these starting positions. It should be pretty straightforward to import the games to Lichess. So is this sound? Yeah, rook takes d5, top engine move. Someone start the procedure. So c4 is actually just a mistake. It seems like black was more prepared for the position opening up. All these pieces contributing, this bishop undefended. Is chess.com run by FIDE? No, they're separate entities. They sometimes work together though. Yeah, that would be a giant monopoly if like FIDE ran chess.com or vice versa. Yeah, not the best score. Hopefully I can play some better chess. 960. Try and finish strong. What? I don't have any analysis open. That's like the one bug I've been getting with Proctor. Is this weird message on top? But it doesn't look like it does anything beyond that. Hmm. How to do this? B4. Kind of a weird move, but maybe there's some logic. I think I played this player in the World Rapid Blitz Championship, actually. I recognize his name. Younger player. Yeah, I like the position. More space. Maybe D5 coming. Wow. E4. B1. Just attacking the pawn. If e4, I play c6. There's a lot of moves for black, but I think they all get forked. King h7, queen c2. I keep the pawn defended. I could take either way here. It actually looks pretty good. Okay. Kept my composure. GG. Felt like that game was more solid than previous games. Yeah, bishop e4 was being slightly exotic in the opening. It's funny, like castling didn't even cross my mind. Like it's legal on the first move. Not sure if there's a clear reason to play it on the first move. But I like how white's still like slightly better after this. Black and castle too. Wait. There we go. Trying to make the board go back to the normal color. Okay, let me check my accuracy. High 80s? Oh, low 90s. 90.7. Yeah, it was a relatively quieter game. It was very positional. I was considering e4. It just looked kind of risky to go for this. h6. Yeah, it's hard to evaluate from a distance. And was too fast. Why couldn't he take the knight? Okay, let's see. So this was check. Knight can't be taken. And then later... Was my knight hanging? Oh, here. Yeah, if takes, I'm deflecting the knight away from covering d8. So... Yeah, this happened, and then this happened, the knight was pinned, so... Some cases the knight was takeable, but it would be bad for black. Other cases, it's just not legal to take the knight. Thank you to Trevi. Happy 25. Keep getting this message. All right, let's play the F4. Looks like a fun position. Control the center. Really controlling the center. And bishop z4 knight d3. Is e5 coming? Wow. It's actually a really strong move. I take. Not sure how to evaluate this. Queen e6 takes. And just go for it. There's queen. Good castle queenside actually. I'll start with this. I'm giving black the option. If fork, I play this, potentially fork back. I have this move. I think I'm winning material. If king moves, I take and defend my queen. Wow. I have this move. Also some idea of going for the kill, like ASAP. Knight b4. Knight b4 e6. And knight e5 is a simple move, but I can't really resist. I mean, the squares are weak. Not too afraid of bishop d4, just rook d3. Actually, happy if the d file opens. Now there's more mating potential with queen a8. I'm also not... Am I scared of this? Wait a minute. Just allowing knight checks. This move. And king e1. I think the king finds safety here. Either knight can check me. But then after king e1, I mean, the bishop is basically pinned. It needs to obstruct the rook. Okay, keep it simple. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Probably not the most efficient way to win such a game, but got the job done. I played ambitiously in the opening. It paid off. Although I could have been more ambitious. E5. Because like in normal chess, this is a structure you sometimes get from, I forget the name of the opening, Gurgenidze, where the knight comes to f5, and then the pawn comes here, but black can't achieve that setup. Then both bishops are pretty bad. I should have played e5. Oh! I played too quickly. I can't even castle. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, we'll treat this as a gambit. I have to channel my inner Magnus Carlsen. Long-term positional exchange sack. Try and play quickly here. It's funny because I punished my opponent for missing the same idea like a few games ago. Now I'm a victim. I have to play quickly and confidently. Castling is legal. I can't take that. If knight f5, then I can take, because rook h1 gets mated. Opponent's burning time. Check my opponent's blitz rating. 26-33. Okay. And there. I blunder another pawn, but maybe it's a sacrifice. Interesting. Knight f5 is coming. Maybe it's okay. I want to play this move. I want to win connect 4. Shut down the bishop. X-ray vision here. Am I threatening g6? I might be. Trap the knight. e3 might happen. So g2 is kind of hanging. Could get messy. Right, d6, queen e7. If e3, knight d5. Time situation is so good. I guess the queen could counterattack the rook. And then what? Rook d8. Wow. It's resourceful. Didn't see that coming. What to do? Takes knight e7. Probably just this. Where's his knight going? f3. Okay. Okay. Not the cleanest finish, but I'll take it. My opening blunder gambit paid off. Thank you, ground pound. First time prime. Oh man. Wow. So white actually fought their way back to equality here. White was even better here at rook c1. Did I have knight f2 forking after bishop c1? The problem is my knight is tied down to defending the bishop. So even if I play this, takes with check, is actually losing. Yeah, I let things slip. This pawn got too far. I probably could have just taken the pawn. Oh, maybe not. Rook h1 and white invades. Yeah, maybe it wasn't so simple. Rook c8 was a great find. And then the knight can be saved via this, also this. Wait, 97? How does this work? Ah, knight c6 coming. Okay, wow, Bortnik ties with Magnus. So Magnus, I guess, lost his last round? But still wins on tie breaks. Hikaru in third. That was fun. I hope people enjoyed something a little bit different. A Freestyle Friday.